the girl started to feel something was off. Why did her father suddenly go silent? Right in front of her eyes, his face slowly began to fade away. It turned out, 25 years ago, AI's actions had altered history, triggering a massive butterfly effect. Panicked, Jin-suk ran back home, only to find it in ruins. Scrawled across the floor in bold red letters were the words, "Jin-suk, answer the phone." That's when it hit her. Everything was AI's doing. When she got back on the phone with AI, her voice was filled with rage and hatred. Jin-suk wanted revenge. She needed to make AI pay for what she'd done to her father. But how do you kill someone who lives in the past? Then an idea struck her. Jin-suk told AI that the knife she used to kill, the one she thought she'd gotten rid of, had actually been picked up by an old man who scavenged for junk. That knife, she said, was the key piece of evidence that helped the police crack the case. AI, in a panic, rushed to the address Jin-suk gave her to destroy the weapon before it was too late. But it was a trap, using a 25-year-old news article to send her straight into the site of a deadly explosion. But things weren't over yet. The phone rang again. Somehow, AI had survived the blast. She turned around, grabbed a kettle filled with scalding water, and aimed it at young Jin-suk. AI forced her to reveal the real piece of evidence that could take her down. Meanwhile, AI began systematically destroying every last trace of that evidence. But just as she returned home, the doorbell rang. It was young Jin-suk's mother, and she wasn't alone. She'd brought the police. She told them her daughter and husband had gone to see a house that day, but never came back, and now she couldn't reach them at all. But if you think showing up with the police means everything's safe now, think again. You're being way too naive.